Hey, is that a bus? No, that's not a bus. Are you sure? It looks like a bus. I keep telling you, it's not a bus. Okay. Stuck in traffic again. What can Brown do for me? Brown can get the hell out of the way. Since I'm stuck behind this UPS truck, I thought, hey, I'll tell you my UPS story. I worked for UPS when I was in college in Louisville. And a lot of people don't know this, but Louisville has the hub for every single flight and every single package that UPS ships goes through the Louisville hub. That is their main hub. So that means if you ship a package by UPS from LA to San Francisco, it's going to go through Louisville. Every package that they ship goes through there. And let me tell you, that's a hard job. The drivers actually make the most money. The drivers are the top of the line for UPS. You have to work your way up to be a driver. You can't just start as a driver. The drivers make the most money. They have the hardest job. They make more than the actual managers there. And when I was working there, I was unloading shipping containers that came off of planes. You know, the UPS planes would fly into Louisville, and they'd take these giant containers that fit in there, and I would unload them, and it was a union job. I remember that. And they would time us. Their fucking managers would sneak up behind us and time us to make sure we were working quickly. And these drivers are timed all the time. Their movements are tracked, where they drive, how they drive, everything's tracked. They really do run the tightest ship in the shipping business, that's for sure. Other packages, this is the back side of Universal Studios over here. We're coming up on Warner Brothers. You might see this, the Warner Brothers tower there. That's where Yakov and all the Animaniacs lived, remember that? This fucking truck's gonna block me the whole way. Anyway, UPS runs, there's the LA River. This is Warner Brothers Studios. I'm coming up on the famous gate that was used in the movie Blazing Saddles. You know, the one where they ride out of the gate at Warner Brothers Studios to go to the Chase Headley Lamar to the Chinese theater. That's this gate right here. This is the one they run out of. Oh, this dude's wheeling a bass or something. Bass in your face. Anyway. So this is the famous gate, and they advertise all the shows that they shoot here, like Ellen, and the Arrow, and the movies, whatever, Flash. Warner Brothers. So UPS, I was making $8 an hour, and I worked from midnight to 4 a.m. unloading these UPS packages. I eventually quit because it was so hard. It was the hardest job I ever had. But I thought I was just making it back in that day, boy, back in the 80s. I was making $8 an hour. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was rich. It was a hard decision to quit that job, but it was just killing me. I couldn't keep doing it. So Ellen is filmed over here. Every episode you've ever seen. I don't know if it's in that particular building, but it's over here somewhere. All right, here we go. They always advertise their upcoming movies on this billboard right over here. This one's for Fantastic Beasts. Here's a school up here called St. Finbar. That's interesting. The school I went to was completely FUBAR. Here's the Safari Inn. This was used in, oh, what was the name of that movie? Some Quentin Tarantino movie that he wrote. It's got a funky patio. Turning on to Victory Boulevard. Which is funny because there's not a lot of victory on Victory Boulevard. I like these billboards. Power 106, where hip-hop lives. It's where hip-hop lives. Really, what elements of hip-hop live there? I'd like to know. See this Burger King over here? This is a famous Burger King. It was used in the movie Back to the Future. Yeah, Marty comes out of there on a skateboard. He grabs onto the back of a Jeep, and the Jeep pulls him down this road, Victory Boulevard. This is the most confusing parking lot. When I was a kid, you could just go to the store and pull into any spot. The spots weren't even marked. And you just go in there and park. Now I can't find my way into or out of parking lots. They're so confusing. Going to Best Buy, my favorite store to walk in, look at everything, and not make a purchase, and then walk out and say bye-bye. But I got to do it because my audio sucks, and I need a microphone so that my videos don't suck. Because what's the use of spitting truth if nobody can hear it? So as usual, I walk out with no purchase from bye-bye. That was a really weird experience. Usually when I go in there, there's 10 million employees bugging me. Not one employee said anything to me. Not even the security guard when I was walking out. Not hello, not welcome, not goodbye, can I help you? Not once. Usually I'm really bothered by that. Maybe they've stopped doing it because it bothered employees, but this is the one time I actually needed help and they didn't help me out. They only had one microphone in there and it was $150 and it wasn't what I could use. I actually needed help this time and there was nobody around. I wanted to show you this guy's car. I saw this on the way in. Look at his license plate. I'm thinking he either makes tea, beer, or he went to UCLA. Or maybe a combination of all three. Whatever he's doing, it seems to be working out for him. That's a pretty kick-ass vehicle. All right, let's give Wally Mart a try. So I just came out of Walmart, and that's my second store, no microphone. Neither Best Buy or Walmart have any fucking microphones. They have everything you could ever possibly want to capture video or to watch video, but to record audio, they ain't got shit. And something weird, I walked all the way around that store 3 times. 3 times I walked around that store, and not one employee said anything to me except for the cashier that rang up my items. And even she was having a hard time because her machine kept freezing up. It took 10 minutes to get through her line. Even the security guard didn't say hello or thank you or goodbye or anything. But I'm not complaining. I don't want to talk to Walmart employees anyway. And I don't blame them because they're getting paid the worst out of every place around here. But that's not even the disturbing thing. So when I'm in there, I go to the gun section because you can buy like BB guns and stuff in there. There's a 2-person film crew from, I think, Germany in there. And they've got a camera sitting in their cart pointing up. And they're trying to buy BB guns with their foreign IDs from these Walmart employees who are making minimum wage. So I got a woman with a strong German accent in there arguing that she should be able to buy a BB gun from a guy who can't even hardly speak English. And they're arguing in the aisle, and all this is getting caught on their videotape. And obviously it was some kind of hit piece that they were doing on how easy it is to buy firearms at Walmart, even though they're buying a fucking BB gun. But it said hunting BB gun on the side, so of course they had to have that. And they were recording the whole thing. I would have said something to a manager or something, but I was recording surreptitiously in there as well, so I was like, hypocrite! So I couldn't say anything, but what a piece of shit. I mean, just going in there and starting arguments and buying things just to show how easy it is to buy something, and then be critical of it. No wonder our country is so fucked up. I wanted to confront those people. I should have, but I'm a big pussy. All right, this is my third and final try to buy a microphone for these videos. If Guitar Center doesn't have anything, I'm giving up. I'm just going to have crap audio. I don't care. Every time I walk into Guitar Center, I'm always surprised that they're even a place that's open. Because, first of all, they're always having a sale for musicians at Guitar Center. Secondly, every time I go in there, they only have about 5 customers, and they're never buying anything. They got all that equipment and all this space. They always have huge buildings. How do they stay in business? High prices, that's how.